Rob, seriously, we need to start filming.
Hello. Hello. You've caught me. No.
Oh, he hasn't got his voice ready yet, has he? You know it always takes him about 20 minutes.
Beginning a statement with a dramatic upturn in the pitch of my voice, and then going unnecessarily deep at the end.
Then he'll have to do his hair.
And anyway, I thought it was rubbish.
And make sure his glasses are at just the right angle to increase the sense of spontaneity.
Yep.
Well, sorry for trying to make sure everything's just right before recording. I mean, would you rather the normal me spoke to you for 10 minutes every Friday? No. You'd hate him even more.
Cut. Rob, stop being so pathetic.
I have similar unnecessary preparation habits whenever I play video games for the first time. You can't just jump straight in fresh from the first cutscene without making sure everything's in order, can you? No. You have to give games a little test first, poke the mechanics and see where they flex. Let them know who's in control. So here are 6 things gamers can't help doing before playing for real. First things first, you'll want a nice, long, usually unnecessary scroll through the options. Look at all these silly start menus defaulting their cursor onto new game or continue. No. There's no way we're starting our adventure without first making sure the camera's look sensitivity is set to 5. Not 7, not 6, 5. How many times have you scrolled through a game's settings only to exit the other side having only pressed one button? The circle button, the one that confirms all the default options. We still feel like we've done something though, don't we? Sometimes you might have a little play around with background music level or the subtitles, and by play around I mean turn them one way and then back the other, before returning to the start screen like an insolent child inspecting their parents' cooking. It makes us feel important though, doesn't it? I'll not have you dictating how I play my games options menu. Not until I've thoroughly read you and confirmed everything is fine exactly the way it is. Entry number 2, and we're in the game now. Subtitles are off, controls are non-inverted, brightness levels are set so I can clearly see all 3 symbols. Screw you, dark areas. And the first thing we're going to do is see if we can fall over the edge of cliffs. This is essential stuff when you're getting to know a video game. I mean, you have to know where the boundaries are in your relationship, don't you? Quite literally. If you're playing something like Dark Souls 3, this kind of probing isn't needed. Of course you can fall off cliffs here because it's another way the game can kill you. But Uncharted 4? I mean, obviously you can fall to your doom during scripted platforming sections, but how about this innocuous level border during the bit in Scotland? Ah, bravo Uncharted 4, that's nice and realistic. Glad we cleared the air about it anyway, let's continue with the rest of the game. This may seem like utter nonsense to you, but I know there are loads of first level cliff testers out there. It's irresistible, isn't it? The thrill of discovery. Will there be an invisible wall? Will we fall? We always hope for the latter, don't we? We want to add that extra bit of peril into every action set piece from here on in. And, just a little bit, we want to see what kind of splat our protagonist makes as they ragdoll to their doom. Ouch. Entry number 3 is specific to first-person games and is something I guarantee everyone does before they even take one step. You look down to see if you've got legs, don't you? The silly thing about this is we don't really mind if we're essentially a floating camera with a gun because, well, who cares? The reason we look is because on the rare occasion we do see a pair of feet glued reluctantly underneath our weapon of choice, we all get disproportionately elated about it. Dave! Dave, quick, look! What? You've got legs in Battlefield 4.
No way.
Yep, watch when I hop over something.
Oh yeah, there they are.
We just like to know either way, don't we? So, Fallout 4, we're off to float over the Commonwealth, and Battlefield 4, we're going to stomp around war, and I'm going to look at the ground the entire time. I should have looked up there. So we've looked at the options menu, we've ascertained whether or not the cliffs have protective invisible walls, and we know if we've got feet. The fourth thing we all can't help doing before playing the game properly is to see whether or not we can antagonize any AI NPCs who might be taking us through a tutorial or walking us through the opening level. Take the intro to Black Ops 3 where you're tasked with rescuing a very important hostage. First, you've got to locate him, but first, you've got to see how much aggro your companion can take while still ignoring you. How about if I crouch loads in front of you? No? How about if I punch you in the face? Come on, man, don't ignore me. How about if and I know we're supposed to be quiet, shoot my gun everywhere like an idiot? I can almost feel the fury of the developer here, trying to tell their story, creating a tense, engaging, cinematic experience.
We're here to extract.
I do this every time I meet an NPC, just to see if they'll flinch. Most of them are pretty hardcore. Check out this guy in Ratchet & Clank. I've practically unloaded my entire inventory on him. Nothing. Doesn't even blink. But that will never stop me acting like an annoying fly.
Right, we got everything.
Yeah.
SD cards.
Yes.
Capture gear.
Yes.
Mics.
Yes.
Cool. Rob, we need to go. What are you doing?
You guys take the bags, I'll catch up with you.
But what are you doing?
Nothing, I'm coming.
Are you tweeting?
No.
Yes, I'm tweeting. Bite me. And with the advent of the share button, coupled with the release of games so beautiful they make the real world seem like a work-in-progress alpha test, tweeting is something I do in games now too, especially during bits like this in The Witcher 3. Open world games like a grand reveal, don't they? Look at everything you can explore. Look how gorgeous it all is. Go on then, off you go. Yeah, hang on. Just turn the HUD off. And there we go. Now we can continue. Some games, like Uncharted 4 for instance, have realised how moorishly addictive sharing in-game screenshots can be, and included a photo mode for that very purpose. The problem here being that Naughty Dog's latest is so beautiful, I'm literally pausing it every 5 seconds, doing a canted angle, whacking on a filter and posting boastful, look where I am gameplay stills with the irritating frequency of an annoying relative on holiday in the Seychelles.
Would you stop tweeting? We're supposed to be streaming.
Just 1 second, for goodness sake.
No one cares. We're losing viewers.
Well, I'm gaining followers. The final entry on our list is something NPCs must go mad at, and it's this. Going in completely the opposite direction to the waypoint at the start, just to see if there are any secrets hidden, I don't know, against these obviously boundary-marking walls. I'm the master at this. If games could think, they'd hate me. Where are you going, they'd moan. Through clever use of lighting and art direction, I'm guiding you forwards without making it blindingly obvious that's what I'm doing. I think I'm really very clever, actually. At least I have the decency to acknowledge my excellence by moving the right way. Could I make it any more obvious? There's nothing down there. Look, I've even given the NPC dialogue here.
Nate. Hey, it's this way.
Yeah, I know. I was just checking the waterfall.
Are you serious? We're doing this again. You know you'll fall. I don't have invisible walls. Don't do it. Don't do it. Turn around and walk up the... There you go, 6 things gamers can't help doing before playing for real. Do you have any other habits we haven't mentioned, or do you find yourself doing the ones we have? Either way, let us know in the comments, give us a like if you like, watch another video by clicking one of the links on screen, and subscribe for more of these videos every Friday. See you next week.